How would you like to make more money in the restaurant business? How would you like to know what the one number you must know to have any chance of making money? In fact, old-timers like me, we called them controllable expenses. What are controllable expenses? And why is my management team the key to my profitability? I'm going to share that with you in just 1 second. Hello, this is Dave Scott Peters from therestaurantexpert.com, and I'm going to tell you I'm an old-timer. I've been in this business so long that I can remember doing my nightly numbers with a pencil or a pen on green bar paper using whiteout. Right? You young kids, you don't understand. You know these computers, you know software, you know spreadsheets. Man, we literally have to do it by hand, write it down. If you made a mistake, you used whiteout, which was liquid paper, to cover it back up using an adding machine. Man, it was nuts. Well, bottom line is nothing's really changed. Technology has changed, but running a restaurant and making money has fundamentally been the same forever. Well, I can tell you this. I want to make more money in the restaurant business. I'm not satisfied with the nickel to 8 cents the National Restaurant Association says the average restaurant makes on every dollar it comes in. I want a 15 to 20% profit margin, but how the hell is that possible? Well, you've got to know what your controllable expenses are, and those are what we call today prime cost. That's your total cost of goods sold plus your total labor cost, including taxes, benefits, and insurance. What is in control of management? How I hire, fire, train, utilize my people, purchase product, utilize that product. It's my manager's report card. Why are managers critical to my profitability? Because how they operate each shift on a day-to-day basis has everything to do with how I make more money. Right? My managers can't control if I decide to do the crack cocaine of restaurant marketing, do a Groupon at a 78% discount and give away the shop and kill my business. Hey, I'll tell you, before I go further, I'm not against discounting, I'm against the overuse and misuse, and that's one of the gross misuses, 78% discount after all the fees and what have you. Well, they can't control that I drive my car out of the business, meaning I pay for it through the business. They can't control that I've got a stupid lease and I'm paying 15% occupancy costs when I really need to be 5 to 8%, 10% on the high side. What managers can control? People and product. So, what do I measure that against? And really, how do I get there? Well, again, it's total cost of goods sold plus total labor costs, including taxes, benefits, insurance. And oh, by the way, I need to know my cost of goods sold using inventories for value. That means I have to take routine inventories. Those of you who don't, do know your food cost, your pour cost is your last 12 months purchases divided by your last 12 months sales. But what sales? Is it gross or net sales? Well, let's define them for you first. Gross sales, ring of the register before discounts, not including sales tax. Sales tax is the government giving me the privilege of collecting money and penalizing me like they're the frickin' mob if I borrow their money. Don't borrow their money, right? So if a $10 burger, $5 comp, taxes are not my money, it's not a sale. A gross sale would be $10 before the discount. Net sales is a $10 burger, $5 comp, not including sales tax. So the ring of the register after discounts, not including sales tax. So in this case, $10 burger, $5 comp, $5 is net sales. Do I measure total cost of goods sold plus total labor costs against gross or net sales? The answer is gross sales. Why? I asked my chef to put out a $10 burger, use $3 in product, use divided by sales, 30% food cost. Well, if I comp $5, I still use $3 in product. Food costs went from 30% to 60%. Is that chef's fault? No. So bottom line is to measure my manager's success, I've got to use gross sales. Now be careful. Your point of sale system, most of yours, probably 80% of them out there, show gross sales on your end of day report is really net sales. It's minus discounts. So be aware that terminology doesn't always match up. Now, if I know what my number is, total cost of goods sold plus total labor cost divided into use divided by sales, gross sales, where should my numbers be? Well, when I started this business many years ago, we know that our profit margins or our prime cost should be 65%. I thought that wasn't good enough. I had my people down to 60%. So if I'm a quick serve restaurant, 60%. Full service, 65, no, 60%, but that's not good enough. My labor costs are going up, my food costs are going up, my beverage costs are going up, I need EPLI insurance, I've got all these things that are taking money from me. These numbers don't work anymore. I'm here to tell you, if you do $850,000 a year or more in sales, your new prime cost target is 55%. That means if you're $1 million a year gross sales business and you're running 65%, pat yourself on the back saying, I'm doing a great job. I'm telling you right now, you're not. I'm telling you there's 10 points on the table right now in bottom line profitability on the same sales you're doing right now. That means if you're running 65% and we could move the needle 10 points, no get rich schemes, no increased sales, no incredible anything, no, just use the product and the people better, more efficiently than we ever have before. I'm telling you there's $100,000 in bottom line profitability on the same sales you're doing right now. So do you want to make more money in your business? Understand what your controllable expenses are. They're your prime cost. Understand that your managers have everything to do with your bottom line profitability. You need to train them on what prime costs are and implement systems to control the prime cost. So how would you like to learn what those systems are, how to easily implement them, and change your bottom line and get a 15 to 20% profit margin? We can help you with that. What I want you to do right now is I want you to call Greg Sauerback, our solutions coach, at 1-877-457-6278 at extension 106. Now, Greg will take 15 minutes of your time, learn more about you, tell you about us, see if there's a fit, and tell you how we can help you change your bottom line, get your management team in a position where they not only babysit the idiots, but they help control your business, more importantly, your prime costs on a weekly basis. Now, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel before you go, because I have tips like this on a weekly basis to help you become more profitable, get your life back, have managers know what their job is. In fact, I want to share with you a free report before you go. Opt in below right now, and I'm going to give you that free report, the 10 lessons I've learned that any restaurant must know, any independent restaurant must know to have any chance of making money, get your life back, and have managers know what their job is. This report is literally a culmination of many years of experience and working with thousands of restaurant owners and managers just like you. You want to make change in your business? Opt in right now. But before you go, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel where I give you tips like this on a weekly basis. And the next YouTube channel tip that I'm going to give you is controlling your cost of goods sold.